Seconds in. Hello, everybody. See if all my channels connect. I'm missing 4 channels. Okay, so I'll just, this is weird. It says I'm missing 4 channels today. Or 3 channels. Hey, Jacob. Let me just check my channels. Hey, Jesse, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, let me just check the channels really fast and see what's going on. There's a lot in the news today, and I really don't want to talk about any of it. But unfortunately, we're going to have to address the surge of Republican favor here in the United States. No, I'm not invested in loopering. A new one to look for. Okay, I will keep my eye on it and bake as we speak. Oh, good. All right, let me see what's going on with my channels. This says 3 of my channels are down. So let me see what's going on there. Hey, Bees. What's up, buddy? We got Harley outside wanting to come in. We got Beazle sitting inside giving me the sideways head look. Alright, everything says online. Okay, one of the Facebooks is down. Another Facebook is down. And 3 of my Facebooks are down. Jeez Louise, dude. This is so weird. Maybe they didn't like the title said strap in. You guys want to change your positions here? Okay, Harley, you coming in? Rogie, you going out? What are we doing? Saying good morning to each other? What do you want to do? Not ready to go out yet? It's too cold for me to leave the door open. Yeah. A little too cold for that. Alright, Harley's got food, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's flip these Facebook channels back on and see if they come on. Luckily, it doesn't look like it was the main Facebook channel. Hey, Bob. Wow, man, there's a big problem on Facebook today. 4 of the Facebook channels. Hey! Roman's growling at the cat. The cat's probably getting near his food. He doesn't like the cat going near his food. And he's just too tired right now to deal with anything. It's so funny in the morning. He cannot work in the morning, man. You know? He's just totally out of it. He's more an afternoon person. Bro, my Facebooks are down. Bob's coming in on a Facebook. Thanks, Bob. Okay. I guess they're only letting me broadcast to 1 or 2 Facebooks right now. And I don't know what's going on with those other Facebook channels. Maybe I did or said something on them. Maybe I did something. I don't know, man. But, well, the show's going to suffer because we're missing some Facebook pages. Hey, Richard. Rogie needs me to clean his ear. Really quick, let me do that before you go outside, buddy. Let's take care of this really fast. Get it? Good? Oh, good, Beezle. Good boy. You want to go outside yet? Not yet? Not yet. Okay, I'll leave that door open for as long as I can. What's up, guys?
try to do that. Hey, Tanya. Try to lift your legs up straight in front of you, man. I still have a slight knee bend when I do it, but that is progress. For me to be able to lift my legs up like that, that's massive progress. It's my core, you see? I'm strengthening my core. So, okay, we'll just have to do it with the Facebooks down. I'm okay with that. Thanks, Eddie. So, what I want to talk about today is Virginia, what's going on in Virginia. Okay, so there's going to be an election. And the guy who is... It seems like he's starting to take the lead now, is the Republican. And he's talking about banning critical race theory, which isn't even a thing. But you Republicans out there, you're frail and fragile, minds are, and your little dicks are intimidated by the truth of how America became America. Yo, Pinoy Grower, what's up, brother? But if you're in denial about learning the history about how the country got here, it sounds like a personal problem. And this is a deal. This is the deal, I should say. When this guy gets elected in Virginia, and it's looking like he's going to win, guys, the Republican, they get to rewrite history with this critical race theory bullshit that they're claiming is false. Which, I'm sorry, it's the way it went. Critical race theory is just history. Oh, we don't want to talk about history. We don't want to talk about the way we murdered the indigenous people that lived here when we got here. We don't want to talk about the way we enslaved Africans and brought them here on ships and murdered and tortured and raped them. No, we don't want to talk about that. Kids don't need to learn about that. You're being critical. Why are you being so critical? Why is your theory so critical and involving race? Why are you being so critical of America? America first. Red, white, and blue. Wave the flag. We've never done anything wrong. There's no such thing as American imperialism. It doesn't exist. And all they have to do is get in power so they can rewrite this fucking history. So they can have your kid come into school and tell them America is perfect and you need to go to war and fight for it. Because that's how we live. It's the only way we live is by killing other people and enforcing our beliefs on other people. Laban and my beautiful familia in Denmark. And you're still smoking illegally, Nikolai? Jeez. Good morning, everybody. And good morning to a Pinoy Grower. What's up, brother? So, my dog's eating his food. So what does this mean for you? What does it mean for all of us? Well, for some people, when the Republicans were in power, when Donald Trump was constantly repeating terms like China virus and Kung flu, a lot of Asian people got beat up and killed in America, in the United States. We can look at the left and the Democrats and we can see that they're horrible when it comes to controlling the narrative. when it comes to silencing people that they disagree with. Absolutely. And you know what? That's what we're inviting. When we try to fight the Republicans and say, well, the Democrats are right about this. They are. The Democrats are right about that. Critical race theory is bullshit. You know, if the word shouldn't even exist. It's just history. You know, and no one should be arguing over critical race theory. Just shut the fuck up about it. It's not even a thing. You know, it's not even a topic. You know, we know what America did. And if you fucking Republicans want to rewrite history, well, I'm going to fucking scream at the top of my lungs and rat you guys out for the liars that you are every fucking day for the rest of my life. And I hope the rest of you will too. I hope you'll stand up against this bullshit. At the same time, you got the Democrats that don't want you to have a voice at all. Think about it. Yeah, at least the Republicans aren't trying to take my fucking free speech away from me, but they're just trying to rewrite history with their fucking speech. And they're just trying to be louder than everybody else. It's all fucked up. There's no correct answer here, guys. All I'm saying is we're all in it. It's fucked up. There's nothing we can do to change this shit. And all we can do is strap ourselves in and fucking hold on. Because this is what we're in line for, guys. We're waiting. And we already passed that little sign that checks your height. And you're way taller than fucking Boo Boo Bear. Buy the ticket, take the ride, folks. That's all of you. That's all of us. That's everyone who's an American citizen. We're all buying that ticket right now. And if you choose to be quiet, and if you choose not to talk about it, if you choose not to speak out, then you're just gonna get run over like the rest of us are, you know? I'd rather just be the mouse that's standing there with the two fucking, you know, birds flicked up at the goddamn, at the eagle that's about to fucking swoop them off the ground and eat them. You know, I want to go out fighting, at least. But who are we going to fight? Do we fight the Democrats? Do we fight the Republicans? They're both wrong. Oh, I got a long list for both of them. You know, and if you pick either of those sides, you're wrong too. Government just made peaceful protest illegal. In the UK. Dan. Like I said, we can just lay down and let them run us over. I see by my attendance that most of you will do that. People have already left. I just lost 10 fucking viewers. Aren't interested in this. They don't want to fight for their rights. They don't think their rights are important enough to sit and listen to a guy that's encouraging them to speak out against this shit. That's okay. I see you, some of my audience members, for exactly what you guys are. You know? It's no big deal. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm talking about it. That's all I can do. You think I'm going to go out in the street and march? Fuck that shit. You know? But, you know, if you're, like for the last 4 years when Donald Trump was president, remember what I told you? I said, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to make so much money. I'm not going to know what to do with it all. All you motherfucking cunts out there that don't have money, that are poor, that are voting for Donald Trump, you're making me wealthy. And we're going to go through this all over again. Because this is exactly what's going on. And it kind of sucks because I don't like the fucking Democrats either. I'm just like you, man. I fucking hate them both. You know, when someone comes in and says, let's go Brandon or fuck Joe Biden, and I was like, yeah, well, what about Donald Trump? You fucking hate him too? Are you going to also say fuck Donald Trump? You know, he just lied again to all of his adoring fans and told them that Major League Baseball fucking invited him to the goddamn World Series. They literally went out with a public statement and said, we did not invite Donald Trump to the World Series. How embarrassing. What a fucking cunt liar. And what a dumb cunt Melania Trump is for sitting next to that dumb cunt Donald Trump. You know, what a couple of cunts. And you have to look at them and you gotta say, God, you guys are fucking total clown show, both of you. And many of you, and I'm not talking about my audience, hopefully, But many of the people out there in America are going to go out and vote for Donald Trump again. You're going to vote for Ron DeSantis. You're going to vote for this cunt that's running in Virginia. And there's nothing we can do about it. And a lot of you, and I'm not talking about my audience members. We don't have a voice. Nobody fucking hears us. But when I say a lot of you, I mean people out there in the United States, Americans. A lot of people out there, they're not going to do dick. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to sit around and watch. They're not even going to bother to get on social media and try to convince anybody of anything because they've been beaten down. And that is exactly what the higher-ups want. They want to beat you down so that you are powerless. And speaking of powerless, let's talk about the homeless a little bit. You know that Elon Musk is dangling like $6 billion in front of the homeless problem. He's dangling it. But only if you can prove to me how you can solve homelessness. You know, hey man, take your fucking money and give it to go build some fucking Elon Musk fucking rechargeable homeless shelters with solar panels on them. I don't care what you fucking put Elon Musk's name all over them. I don't care what you fucking do. You don't take $6 billion and dangle it in front of the UN and say, prove to me how you can solve it. Take your fucking $6 billion and start working at it, you fucking cunt. You fucking dumb cunt, Elon Musk. I want to fucking strangle your ass. Fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ. What a dumbass. Elon Musk. Dumbass. Billionaire. Dumbass. You got billions of dollars? Go build a fucking homeless shelter, you motherfucker. You know, start the McDonald's of fucking homeless shelters. You fucking cunt. Jesus fuck. Oh, you gotta prove to me how to do it. Here's $6 billion. Oh yeah, I'll give you the $6 billion, but you need to prove to me how you're gonna use it. Wow. It should infuriate you. It should fucking infuriate you, Eddie. Thank God somebody in my fucking audience is listening and feeling something. I love you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I hope the homelessness situation hurts you more than getting that trendy ass dabbers tattoo did, bro. He probably pays for getting strangled. Damn, that was fucking hilarious. Elon's like, yes, strangle me. That is how I get off. Fuck you, Elon. Fuck you. Nobody cares how you get off, you fucking cunt. Hurt way more? What, the tattoo hurt way more? I'm sorry. Beezle. Good morning, Beezle. Good morning. How you doing, buddy? What's up, buddy? Did you have a good walk? Yeah, just go outside and smell stuff. Yeah, just see where the bear was and the deer and all the rabbits and all the animals that were in the yard last night. Yeah. Yeah. Did you have fun? You're so beautiful. Why are you so beautiful? Aloha, Erica Mansat. How's it going? Well, I want to talk about something else, too. Ron DeSantis is claiming that Florida has the lowest COVID rate in the United States of America. So I looked it up, and they're like 10th with COVID infections. And yet there's a Yahoo.com article that claims that Florida is number 1 in the least amount of, number 50 in the amount of COVID infections. There is literally a Yahoo.com article that states that. So I propose this. I propose that the article was written by somebody hired by Ron DeSantis. I don't know, but when I look up the national record, and it's easy to do, just states COVID infection rate by numbers. It comes right up, and Florida's right at the top of the list. So there's something going on in Florida that literally they're just totally, not only are they misrepresenting their numbers, and everyone knows they are, but there's literally people at Yahoo who believe it, and are putting an article out for everyone to read that says Florida's #1 in fighting COVID, man. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a straight up lie. So when you see that Yahoo News article, you can look the numbers up for yourselves on Google, everybody. You know, the state with the least amount of COVID infections is Hawaii. Not Florida. Per capita. Per fucking capita. Yeah. Per capita. You know, so I went on Twitter and I saw all these people that were fucking, they were giving praise to Ron DeSantis. Oh, see, when you don't have masks and you don't do this, and you make your kids go to school and you force everybody into areas where everybody's got COVID and they're spreading it all around you. You see? Yeah, when you lie about the numbers of infected, the numbers go down. You see? Yeah, we see. You guys are fucking idiots in the state of Florida, and you're literally praising a man who's killing your children. He doesn't give a fuck about you. All he wants to do is be the next Donald Trump. And the people are eating it up. Dude, this man has so much support in Florida that I don't doubt for 1 second that this motherfucker is gonna be the president of the United States of America. And you guys, you thought Donald Trump was bad? I've lost friends in fucking Florida to COVID, man. They've died from it. Several. Yeah. That's gonna be a more common thing. I guarantee it. And, you know, if you have, let's say a gunshot wound, you know, in your chest, right? And you put a shirt over it so that no one can see it. Is that going to stop you from dying? That's a pretty good analogy, because that's exactly what Ron DeSantis is doing to the state of Florida. He thinks that he just puts a shirt over this gaping wound in the state and hides it from everybody. Oh, that they're going to make it okay, and he's going to be... You know, that's the thing. He doesn't really care if Floridians get in or out of there or not. He wants to hide the facts so that he can get their support, so it looks like he's doing great, so he can become president of the United States. It's all about Ronnie. It's not about anybody else. It's not about the Floridians' kids. It's not about, you know, saving elderly's lives or the health of his constituents. No. It's about one thing. It's about Ronnie. President Ronnie. He wants to be president of the United States. And, you know, canceling critical race theory and canceling COVID restrictions is the best thing going for all of you Republicans out there who feel like your freedoms are being infringed upon. And it works great for y'all. You know, there's no recourse here, folks. I wish there was, but there isn't. We are outnumbered, okay? The stupid people are outnumbering the intelligent people here in this country. And the voting shall reflect that. If you want the evidence that there's more stupid people than smart people in this country, just look at how many people participate in the fucking election and think that that's the way to solve our problems. You know, you keep voting people in and they don't change anything. What's Joe Biden done for you lately? Anything? What's Joe Biden doing for the women of Texas? What's Kamala Harris doing for the women of Texas? What are they doing about the Supreme Court? You know, that is the ultimate death blow to sanity in the United States, was unbalancing that court so horribly that all of the idiots now have superheroes watching over them. More idiot superheroes that have superpowers and then can fucking do anything. Well, look, this is all I'm going to say, and I mean every word of this. I hope that every Republican out there, okay, has to deal in some form or another with the legislation that you support against your own fucking family or yourself. And then maybe it'll mean something to you. Best of luck to you. I'm not even going to get explicit. I've been like that before. I'm just going to leave it at that. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I just want to say thank you, and you're not going to fucking believe this one, to that fucking piece of shit, garbage, cunt motherfucker that sits on the Supreme Court. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he's the guy that does this when he's lying. The Supreme Court justice that does this when he's lying. What's his name? Devil's Triangle was a drinking game. What was that guy's name? Anyway, I'm going to say something nice about that guy. You're not going to believe it. What's his name? Anybody? Hey, James. Can anybody answer me? Who is the Supreme Court justice whose face is like this? He just got the justiceship like a year ago. His face is all scrunched up. What's that guy's name? Justice, Come on, guys. Brett. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, Brett Kavanaugh. I'm going to say something nice about Brett Kavanaugh. And you guys aren't going to like it. And I don't like it either. Because there's very few people on the planet that I hate more than Brett Kavanaugh. Very few. But I'm going to give him a little credit right now. Brett Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Justice. So, somebody sent their child to school one day and somebody mass murdered their kid at school. Because this is the United States and it happens here all the time. I'm not gonna doubt that. I'm not going to. It's just a fact. Mass shootings in schools happen here all the time, and kids get killed. Now, all the time on this show, we're always talking about indoctrination, how you get indoctrinated into thinking, this is what you should do, and blah 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 blah. And I'm always saying, well, you really should be having more of an off-grid mind and not be letting the government tell you what to fucking do. After all, they're starting to talk about, critical race theory and shit. These people are fucking idiots. They literally gave history a name so that they could fight against it. And if you are one of those people who gets indoctrinated easily, so you fly the American flag, you go to the 4th of July and you watch fireworks because you think you're a human being and that's what humans are supposed to do, is look up at the sky and let ashes fall into your eyes because you're a fucking idiot. You think that humans are supposed to celebrate Christmas on December 25th, 4th. You guys are supposed to go out and celebrate weddings and funerals and birthday parties and celebrations and be all up in each other's faces and everything like that. And you know what I always say about that shit? I'm like, y'all are indoctrinated to believe that you're supposed to do all these functions and hang out with people and be up in each other's faces. And we wondered why we had the flu epidemic, and people are always being sick all the time. And people die from that shit. And then when COVID came, we were wondering, what? It just seems to go everything against what we do socially. This stupid thing. And nobody wanted to do it because you're all so used to going out there and being all up in each other's faces and shaking each other's hands and hugging and spreading your fucking spit and your breath all over each other. Hey man, that's being humans. I understand that. We're taught that. When you're born, the first thing that happens, a doctor spanks you on your ass, you're already getting human contact. You haven't even taken your first fucking breath yet. They literally hammer it into your fucking brain. Human contact, very important. Gotta be social. Gotta be in a movie theater filled with people. You gotta be in a school where all your kids are. You can't be gardening and collecting rainwater and teaching your children how to feed themselves, living off grid. No. You got to send them to school so they can learn how to do numbers and do math and go on the internet and and become a re-engineer and work for YouTube and work for the Googles and work for all of the other companies that are doing all this fantastic re-engineering, and your children are learning how to code and do the computer, and it's great, and you got to send them to the school so they can all learn how to do that. Well, I know I just lost 5 fucking parents, but that's okay. For the rest of you guys that are parents that are still listening, I just want to say you are the upstanding best people in my audience, and everybody that just walked out, your children will suffer for your own ignorance. Bye. I don't give a fuck about your kids. Just so you know, if you're not going to sit here and listen to this conversation for the next 10, 20 minutes to try to save your children's lives, I don't give a fuck about your children's lives either, just so you know. You don't, and neither do I. Best of luck to you and your fucking shit little vermin kids. Fuck you. Now, for everybody else that's staying, good, because you're going to learn something, and all the other cunt motherfuckers that left here, they're not going to learn dick, and their children are going to fucking die. Great. So pay attention, and I'll guide you through this as best as I can. Okay, everybody? Are you ready? All right. When you disconnect yourself from society mentally, and I'm not saying become a recluse. I'm saying when you shed the indoctrination, then all of a sudden something happens inside here. And you realize, hey man, why am I sending my kid to a building that's not secure, right? Where there's a whole bunch of other kids spreading diseases and shit, so they can learn how to do stupid shit that doesn't even fucking matter, and lied to about fucking history and not even learn about cannabis or how to live off grid or any of that shit. Nothing important is ever taught at school. And yet your indoctrinated dumbass every day puts that kid on a school bus and sends him off. Why? Because you're told to, like a good American citizen, just like you put your hand over the fucking heart for that American flag every morning and you swore your fucking allegiance to it. You pledged it every fucking day. They indoctrinated you. That's how fucking cult leaders work, man. They make you do something over and over and over again until you think this is the only way it is. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. I'm here to tell you, you didn't have to send your kid to that school where they got shot through the fucking head and killed by a mass murderer. You didn't have to do that. So stop blaming society because you fucked up. Thanks, Tanya. Thank you so much. Maybe it's a little too early for me to be screaming at the top of my lungs with the door open. So this guy's on Twitter, and he's like, I tried to talk to Brett Kavanaugh. Now we're coming full circle. You guys are going to get all this. I'm on Twitter, this guy's like, I talked to Brett Kavanaugh, and he shunned me. I said, I'm the father of so-and-so that got shot and killed in a mass murder school shooting in Florida or wherever the fuck it was. I want to talk to you about, our children and gun safety. And Brett Kavanaugh turned his back and ignored him and started talking to somebody else. This is a famous video. You guys can all go see this shit. It's true. Now, when you first see this, you might think, God, Brett Kavanaugh is a douchebag. And you would be correct. Dead on correct in saying that. He is a fucking douchebag. At the same time, because some jackass decided to send his child to a fucking, infection room with a bunch of other fucking children so they can learn nothing, Dickie McGee sacks, and his child got killed by some psycho, right? Because that guy sent his kid to a fucking school and some other idiot went and killed his kid. Now this guy's trying to say that I don't deserve to have a fucking gun to protect myself in my own home? And Brett Kavanaugh agrees with me. Brett Kavanaugh agrees with me. I don't care if he's bought by the NRA. I don't give a fuck. He's serving me. Brett Kavanaugh is serving this guy and my right to possess a firearm. And I hate Brett Kavanaugh. I hope he chokes on his own vomit as I speak these words and dies right now. All of those motherfuckers. I hate them. But giving credit where credit is due here, I gotta say thank you to Brett Kavanaugh. These motherfucking parents that keep sending their children to these shooting galleries, they're the ones that should go to fucking prison. You got your kid killed! Did that kid have a choice to not go to school that day? You made him get on the fucking bus! You killed your fucking kid! You marched him off to the fucking death camp! You know, we know that schools aren't safe, and you keep sending your kids there every fucking day. Don't blame me. Don't blame my fucking gun. Blame your idiot ass for putting your kids in a fucking shooting gallery. You know, if your kids were so precious, if their lives were so precious, you'd put a security guard outside that fucking school like you do your precious money in the fucking banks where you keep your goddamn money. But no, your kids aren't worth it to you. That's why all these parents are out in arms trying to get their kids out of the houses back into the schools right now. Freaking out, our freedoms are being impinged. Oh, our kids can't live their lives and they're not learning. Mwah! Meanwhile, hey man, there's been a lot less school shootings lately. And your kids are still alive. You should be fucking thankful. Thank you, Prophetess Johnston. Yes, it does make sense, doesn't it? And I'm sorry that you have to deal with my attitude throughout all of this conversation, because I know the conversation itself makes more sense. It's just hard to listen through my screaming. But the fact is when I talk about this stuff, I get upset because it's the amount of ignorance that we display. I mean, right? There's, you know, if there were no guns, there wouldn't be any mass shootings in schools. Okay, I'll admit that. If there were no guns, there wouldn't be any mass shootings in schools. Sure. You would end that. Is somebody still going to go in and kill a bunch of kids in a school? Probably. Maybe not use a gun. They're going to do it some other way. You know, I mean, you idiots, you fucking cunts. You take your kids and you put them on the sides of the road to wait for the bus to come pick them up, don't you? At a bus stop. That's not a bus stop. That's a fucking death fucking stop. That's all that is. You know, some lady in a Lexus ran over 5 kids in Florida years ago. I remember, at a bus stop. In a Lexus, she fucking plowed over 5 kids. I think 2 of them died. You know, don't think for 1 second that your kids are going to be safe if you take my gun away from me. Okay? It'll still happen, and a bunch of kids got stabbed to death in Russia recently. A bunch. You know, and there's a crazy motherfucker out there. They're going to find a way to kill your kids if they want to do it. You taking my gun away from me isn't going to solve that problem. The only thing it's going to do is stop the actual mass shooting. Okay, no more mass shootings, but there'll still be mass killings. Guaranteed. People are crazy, man. So, yeah, there's an argument. I'll give you that. There's an argument. It's black and white, maybe, to me. But to other people, there's a lot of gray area in there. And I have a feeling that if I could let them see my side of it, they'd understand. You know, why I need a gun. And I've used a gun before. And I will continue to use a gun. You know? And there's a lot of other people out there who feel like me. Brett Kavanaugh is one of them. And like I said before, I don't care if he's bought by the NRA, by lobbyists, by the state of Israel. I don't give a fuck. As long as he's in that goddamn Supreme Court sitting there, he's literally got my back on just about any level that matters for me. Look, I disagree with the guy on women's rights. Okay? And I think, let me see what's going on with my cat here. I think that, anybody who doesn't feel like a woman should have a right to decide what goes on in her body is a fucking monster and should choke on their own vomit as I speak these words. May he die right now. It would be great. On the other hand, on this one issue, he's right. I don't care how he treats a parent that sent their fucking child off to go die. That's what you do when you put your child on a bus and you send them to a school. We know they're shooting galleries, and you're literally just playing the fucking lottery. And what are your kids learning there? Are they coming home and impressing you with what they're learning in school? I doubt it. What could you teach your kids? Can you teach them how to grow a garden? Can you teach them how to grow cannabis? Can you teach them how to make their own medicine? Can you teach them how to live off grid? Can you teach them all the things that I've taught you on here? It's a nasty debate. It's got to be had. And when these Republicans get back into office, and that's exactly what's going to happen, I'm predicting it, we're going to have Donald Trump. President of the United States, man. If it's not going to be Trump, it's going to be DeSantis. There's no way Joe Biden's going to be able to withstand all this. Him pooping his pants at the Vatican. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, the guy is goddamn past his expiration. Okay? He doesn't have a lot of time left. And he's going to get weaker and weak. He's not going to get any stronger. He's going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. He's going to keep fucking up. He's going to keep gaffing. And then Kamala Harris, who's a dumb bitch, she's going to do dumb shit. Because she's a fucking gaff and a half. That makes me want to laugh. Oh! You're going to have Donald Trump right back in there. And I get to keep my guns. And you're going to have to keep sending your kids to school because Donald Trump's going to force you guys to send your kids to school. And there's going to be more mass shootings. There's going to be Trump supporters out there that are crazy that are going to kill a bunch of people too. Even when he gets elected again, they're going to go out and kill people. You know, he's going to say China virus and Kung flu. They're going to go out and kill Asian people. Watch. You're going to be like, dude, wasn't it like Halloween last year? Fucking Nate totally predicted this shit. Again. How does he do that? Dude, it's a fucking movie, man. Life is a fucking movie. And it's the same movie over and over and over again. Nothing changes. This shit is so easy. It's like watching Bitcoin go up. You know, what else is it going to do? You know? Well, you either watch this show and you learn, or you ignore this show and you go and you put your kids on the fucking school bus. You know? And you feel like the truant officer's going to come and you're going to get in trouble. You know, society's going to come for you because you're not putting your kids in school anymore. Look, there should be a bill passed that says if you don't want to send your kids to fucking shooting galleries and COVID breeding grounds, you don't have to. In fact, if you don't want to get any kind of a classic education for your children at all, any kind of a acceptable education, like accepted by socially acceptable, like a tutor, you know, or something like that, you shouldn't have to. Why? Why should you get a fucking education? What's that doing for you? How many people with degrees are homeless right now? A whole bunch. There's a whole bunch. I'll show you my neighbor that lives in a fucking mobile home, man. He's got nothing. He's college graduate, man. Multiple degrees. So just because you put your kid in school doesn't mean he's going to have a roof over his fucking head. And while your kid is sitting in school, that's all time spent that you could be teaching them how to garden, how to grow cannabis, how to survive, how to cook, you know, how to clean up after themselves, how to, store up, do canning, get ready for a winter, that kind of stuff. In case, you know, the 7-Eleven gets shut down because Ron DeSantis or President Trump decides to shut the fucking grid off. I don't know. You know, these guys do stupid shit, man. He kept a goddamn cruise liner off the coast of San Francisco for weeks, I believe, because he didn't want the fucking numbers to increase in the United States to show that we had more COVID infections than what he thought we had, or what he wanted to show the rest of the world that we had. And it was what he thought we had. He was completely in denial about those COVID numbers. So I take that back. It was what he thought we had. Do you guys got anything you want to bring to the table at all this morning? You want to talk about there's a lot going on, and it's all hot button issues, and I don't want to touch any of it. You know, because I lose audience members when I talk about controversial stuff. You know, it's not just YouTube shutting me down, it's y'all. You can't handle it. Some of you can't handle it when I get controversial. If you disagree with something I say, you just leave. You know, and I guess you know better than to try to argue with me because you know I'm fucking right. But if you know I'm fucking right, then you should stay and listen and learn, man. Hey, man, I listen to people all the time who I disagree with, who I don't like. I do, man. I do. Because I learn from them, man. So if I say something like critical race theory is bullshit, and something that there shouldn't even be a word for it. That was the first mistake. Whoever came up with rebranding history, because that's all critical race theory is, we're talking about history. Hey man, we killed a bunch of Indians. I'm sorry, we killed a bunch of Native Americans. Oh, you can't say that bad things about Americans in a school where kids can hear you. What? How many natives were murdered? Does Google say that? Okay, Google. Total number of Native Americans murdered in America.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. At least 4,500 California Indians were killed between 1849 and 1870. 10,000 Indians were also kidnapped and sold as slaves.
California. They're not talking about the whole country. This is Google, man. Google hiding the information. And you can literally see my question. Look at my question. Total number of Native Americans murdered. Native Americans. Total number. It doesn't say in California. And look. At least 4,500 California. And then and Google says Indians, which is racist. Google's racist. Oh, God. You gotta love that. Oh, you gotta love that. I said Native Americans. They said Indians. I said Native Americans. They said Indians. Wow. Wow. In residential schools in Canada. I know. We don't like to talk about that. It's so fucking horrific, bro. You know? I mean, I know it needs to be discussed. But literally, dude, it upsets me so much to talk about it. Generally, stuff doesn't bother me so much. Like all the yelling and screaming I do on here, it's mostly just bluster. But that, dude, I start thinking about what it was like for those kids, and my whole world turns fucking black. You know? Hey man, we missed 7:10. We missed top of the hour. We've been talking, huh? Let me just tell you guys something. You guys are awesome, and I appreciate I love all of you, and I just want to say I appreciate the fact that all of you guys are here right now. Okay? And I hope that you're getting something out of the show, whether it's a laugh or something serious, or you're learning something, or you just got someone now that you can smoke with and get high with and chill out with. Whatever it is, man, I'm just so glad that all of you are here. I want to say that. I know that it's harsh. I know that I scream a lot. I try not to. I know the language is bad. It was this morning, and I apologize. I don't want to curse like that, man, but sometimes I feel like it's my only way to say exactly what's going on inside my brain, and I feel like I need to say exactly what's going on inside my brain. You know, maybe I don't. Maybe that's my mistake. Maybe I don't need to say what's exactly going on inside my brain all the time to y'all. You know? Maybe it would be better that way. And if anybody comes up and says, yeah, Nate, it would be better, I will fuck your shit up right now so bad. I will fuck your shit up. Yeah, Nate, quit being so political, man. Fuck you, motherfucker! You guys notice what I did? I fixed my my nectar collector so I don't have to use Laura's anymore. Hers was nice, though, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to break it. You know, I don't want to use it and accidentally drop it or something. I'll put that off to the side. This thing's going to hit so good. Look, there's just a tiny bit of soap in there, you can tell. There's still a little sudsy in there, but that's okay. Dan Mercer grabs popcorn. Thank you, Dan. I'm glad that I'm entertaining. Like a movie. Like a movie. A movie. What am I going to smoke here? Dude, Pinoy Grower hooked me up so massively. I don't think I'm going to have to see him again for another fucking year. Which is too bad. Because I like hanging out with him. It's fun. It's like a Tupperware party. It's like a cannabis Tupperware party. Hey, Candace! Good morning. Just dropping in before I have to start filming for tomorrow's video. So far, I have made a B-roll clip of a sad gerbil. Yeah, I don't like B-roll. I understand that you're doing it. You know? But I gotta tell you. when I watch all of the crypto people like Guy on Coin Bureau and many others, especially when you're watching the big financial institution guys that put out videos on YouTube, and they've got kids, you know, that are putting the video. They're not doing the video. They got kids that are editing the videos for them. And it's like they all have this stupid fucking B-roll DVD that they all use. And it's like you just type in what you want and a 15-second clip of somebody going through Bitcoin, somebody doing stocks, two people talking in a restaurant, somebody talking on a cell phone, somebody on a building, you know, looking at the weather. Oh my God, I fucking hate that B-roll garbage so much. Candace, I love you. I want you to know that. The fact that I'm bitching about B-roll has nothing to do with you. But you brought it up. So just let me pontificate on it a little bit. I hope you don't take this personally. B-roll sucks my dick! I fucking hate B-roll, man. I fucking hate it. Look, I'm a real guy. Okay? When you're talking to me, I like making eye contact. I like watching your lips move so I can understand everything you're saying. I want to see your facial expression so I know exactly where you're coming from. And B-roll takes all of that away and makes it sterile. And I fucking hate it. Not only that, but it's not even good B-roll. It's harvested B-roll from a fucking B-roll DVD. It's not even shit that you went out yourself and filmed, which would make it great. No, you're seeing these same actors and actresses doing the same fucking bullshit, wearing the same lame clothing and the same fucking, you know, supercuts haircut. You know, and you're just like, fuck, man. Fuck. Stop it, Guy, over there at Coin Bureau. I mean, I love you, Guy. I do. I love you. But, you know, if there's two things I can't fucking stand about you, it's your fucking bullshit disclaimer that you're not giving financial advice. You are. Okay, you are totally giving financial advice. So you're a fucking liar. That makes you a liar. And secondly, your B-roll just sucks dick so bad, bro. Your B-roll sucks so fucking bad. I would rather it be B-roll of you. I would rather you take B-roll of yourself doing all those things. I would find that a lot more entertaining. I want to see Guy. When I tune into a Guy video, I want to see Guy. I don't want to see a bunch of B-rollers. My B-roll for tomorrow will be a picture-in-picture punchline for a joke. Oh, okay. A picture-in-picture punchline? Okay, I gotcha. You're just doing a little... No, these people rely on B-roll fully. I mean, they should just call it A-roll. You know, because all you do is you hear them talking, and it's all fucking... That's the whole goddamn video. That's not even B-roll. It's just harvested video that you took off a DVD. It's from school. Dan, yeah, I'll be on. Oh, you put the fucking vermin in school, huh? Dan, damn it. Killing your kids, bro. You put them in the shooting gallery? I wonder how many parents out there are willing to go stand guard out front of their kids' schools. You know? You know, remember that group of guys just a few days ago, dads on duty? And they go through a school where there's a lot of fighting. You know, and they patrol the school. There's like 7 or 8 huge dads. Big guys. And they get along great with the kids, you know, and nobody fights. Because they know those dudes will break them up really quick. Where's all the other parents all around the planet? Huh? Staying home watching fucking soap operas? What are you, knitting a goddamn quilt? Your kids are in danger, man. You know, go get yourself a fucking firearm and a license. You know, a license to carry. And get yourself a job as a security guard at one of these schools. You know, you want to help? You know, some crazy lunatic pulls up to a school with a gun to go kill everybody and sees an armed guard out front, and you see them and they see you, chances are they're just going to keep driving. You know? And find the next school that doesn't have an armed security guard out in front of it. That's a good deterrent. You know, and I say give them a goddamn AR-15. You know, that gun that you want to ban so bad? Yeah. Give them an intimidating looking weapon that looks like they could take out a group of motherfuckers if they have to. They're not going to spray your kids with it. You know, they're there to protect them. Whoa, what is this going on here in the chat? Move your kids to Canada where that sort of thing is much less. Yeah. All right. Okay. My son beat some dude up. Our kid. Okay. My son beat some dude up. Our kid up. Or kid up the other day. He bitch slapped him. I was like, son, good son. Lucy hit you first. You can bitch slapping back. All right. Okay, James. Whatever. You're a horrible parent. Some Jew started trying to punch people in the playground a year ago. I nearly got in a lot of trouble for choking him out in front of everyone. Or move your kids to Canada. Let me tell you something, James. Fighting is never the way to solve something, because fighting leads to war. And war isn't the way you solve problems. So you're a horrible fucking parent. Do me a favor, James. Keep your fucking parental advice the fuck out of my goddamn chat from now on, okay? I don't want to hear from you at all about parenting. Mr. Oh, I'm going to go to the COVID concert. Oh, I'm going to go COVID treating. Okay, dude, shut the fuck up. This is going to be a daily thing. This is going to be a bit that we're going to have in the show. Oh, is this the part of the show where Nay tells James McGill to shut the fuck up again? I love that part. Yeah, I just love how people, because you fucking birthed a couple kids and you're a fucking parent, you think somehow that makes you an adult? Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not at all. So, I got dabs here. I'm doing a dab. I'm going to start out with a dab. Gonna dab it. Gonna do dabby. Yo, dude! Dude! What, bro? Yo, dude's doing a dab. Whoa, really, bro? Yeah, dude, come in here, bro. He's doing a dab, bro. Oh, my God. Yo, dude's doing a dab. Yo, bro, he's doing a dab. Yeah, dude's doing a dab, dude. Wow, but thank you. You don't have to fucking thank me, James. I'm telling you to go fuck yourself, bro. You're an asshole. Plain and simple. I don't like you. I don't fucking like you, man. What can I say? You know? You do dumb shit. I don't like people that do dumb shit, man. And you're so fucking proud of all the dumb shit you do. It makes it that much harder to swallow, man, you know? Ugh. Alright. Cheers, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. You know, I'm not here to make your day better, James. That's where you fucked up this morning. My job isn't to make your day go better. I told you last night to shut the fuck up. Now you're gonna come in here and try to give me fucking parental advice? Actually, rule number 1, parenting, right? Not to give it. It gets you punched in the mouth. Thank you, Billy. I love it. Some people just shouldn't have children, man. You know? People like James McGill shouldn't have children. You know? You're proud of your Q for standing up for itself? Itself? Is that what you said? Itself? You called your child an it? Oh, standing up for himself. Yeah. I'm sure you are, James. I don't think James is going to last much longer around here, folks. James, you say such stupid shit. And you say the kind of shit that nobody gives a fuck about. Nobody cares, man. And you always feel the need to pop off and say some dumb shit in my live stream. You know? Like you're somehow an authority on anything at all. Anything. I mean, seriously. Can you pontificate on anything? Like, legitimately, bro? You're pretty fucked up right now? If you had a perfect way to get your kids to eat green beans, would you want some dick trying to teach you his way? Dude. You just, everything you do, James, you think it's always the right, perfect thing to do. I could tell. You know, you're always fucking proud of yourself. You're proud of this. You're proud of that. Oh, yeah, so proud. Pride is, I believe, pride is one of the 7 deadly sins. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dude, I'm not making fun of you, dude. You got a persecution complex, bro. I'm literally just calling you out on your bullshit. Which you obviously need. You make horrible choices every day. In fact, the only good choice you make is you come to this show. But the bad choice you make is you ignore everything I fucking tell you. I didn't even know why you come in here. You haven't learned a goddamn thing, man. You know? Why are you even watching me, bro? You disagree with everything I fucking say. It doesn't make sense. You know, send your kids to school. Tell them to get in fights. Tell them, commend them for getting into fights. Go to a fucking rock concert. Go fucking bring your kids around trick-or-treating. You know, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I don't even know where to fucking stop with you. It never ends. Oh, it's bullshit? Oh, you're gonna tell me you agree with shit I say? Well, you don't seem to fucking act it, bro. Australian COVID lockdown. It's fucking Swiper 5435. It's fucking petrifying what's going on in Australia. I'm petrified by that. Look, all of us should just choose to lock down, man. They shouldn't have to fucking force us to do it. At the same time, I don't want them to force us to do it, man. You know, there's way too much fucking power. But because of people like James McGill, you know, unfortunately, governments are feeling threatened because people like him are out running around like assholes. You know? James wants to know what's going on in Australia. They're enforcing lockdowns, James, in Australia. And they're telling kids that if they're caught within more than a 3-mile perimeter of their home, they go to fucking jail. They've got COVID camps where they're sending these prisoners that are a COVID risk to their communities, and they're locking them up. I'm definitely in the asshole. Dude, you really should fucking proofread your shit before you fucking send it. Are you in the asshole, James? James, move to Australia. Billy, stop making me laugh like that, dude. That's hilarious. That's the great parenting advice from Billy. Dude, just saying, you know, parenting advice is a great way to get punched in the mouth. Here you go. Parenting advice. James, move to Australia. You're definitely an asshole? Yeah, well, I'm an asshole too. James, what can I say? You know, I say what's on my mind. That's an asshole, right? You do too. You say what's on your mind. There's really not much of a difference between us. You know, both of us think that people give a fuck about what we have to say. And we've got that. We share that. Nobody gives a fuck what we have to say, James. You prove to me you don't care what I say, and most of my audience proves it too. They don't care. But at the same time, dude, I have to ride you motherfuckers. I do not want to see people dying. I don't care if we're not ever friends again, James. I'd rather just see you walk away from this and learn something and not die. Have your kids not die. You know? Take every fucking precaution and not put them around other people. And remember that just because you got doesn't mean you can't catch it. And spread it. And kill others. Fucking vermin. Bullshit, you're my mentor. James, you're my mentor. And I'm not just finding something in every chat message to agree with. It says it on my wall there. That's not what I'm doing. You're my mentor. And I sit here and for 10 years, and I preach to my audience. And then one of the audience members comes in and says, "Nay, I've proudly disregarded everything that you've ever told us. You're teaching me patience. You're teaching me acceptance." And space, the final frontier, and acceptance. You're teaching me, you're trying to teach me fucking civility. Not successful on that one, but at least you're trying. But mostly patience. Yeah, just a little patience. Yeah, right. Yo, real one, what's up? Look, just forget about it. Bro, if I don't forget about everything that I've ever said on this show every day, I couldn't do the fucking show. Don't worry about it. It'll be forgotten. Karen's back, isn't she? And you guys don't even know what the fuck Karen pulled. You guys don't even want to hear about that. And Karen, one day, I'm totally going to tell everybody what you fucking did. One day, it's coming out. And, you know, I think that the stand-up adult thing to do here right now, Karen, would be for you to tell the class exactly what I'm referring to. Out yourself. I think they'll respect you more that way. And that reminds me, Karen, this Friday, guys. What is today? Today's Monday. Dude, just 5 days. We've got Savage Joy Marie Mann. She's going to be on the show live with us to talk about her first experience with cannabis. She calls it pot. With her first experience with cannabis ever. And she's like 30-something. And she's never smoked cannabis until like 2 weeks ago. And she's going to come on here. And I'm going to interview her about it. And it's going to be so much fun. So, Karen, especially you, make sure you're here for that. Now we got to know. No, I'm not going to say. I guess Karen's not here right now. So, I'll just wait until one day she's in the chat. She's probably talking to her boyfriend in L.A. that says Nate. Yeah, I'm born in L.A., Mike. You smoked all the way through, right, Nay? I did at least. I hit a joint right after the first shot. I hope the second won't be too bad. Oh, real one. Yeah, bro. Dude, the vax has got nothing to do with cannabis. The cannabis is not going to affect you at all. You smoke right through that shit, bro. You're going to be fine. You can even rub, like I recommend, rub some cannabis oil right on the wound, bro. If your arm gets sore, you can even put triage oil in the spot before they fucking give you the shot. You probably won't even fucking feel it. Rub some triage oil on there. And then they give you the shot. You won't even feel the shot. And then you won't feel anything. Man, that stuff helped me. I used it one time for one of the vaxes. One time. I think it was the second one. I was a little sore. Just if I touched it. And I was like, I'll put some triage oil on it. There's no chance of smoking affecting it. Yeah, they're unrelated. It's like worrying about breathing air and drinking water after you take the vax. You know? I tweeted the show to Karen. Oh, right on. Right on, Eddie. Thank you. You guys should tweet the show more. Cool, yeah, I didn't think so. There is, right now, you guys, there is a group of people. They're sitting around a table, probably in Washington, D.C., and they've all got their smartphones and laptops and their computers open. They're all sitting around, and they're all watching the show right now. And they're all talking about me, and they're talking about what I'm doing, right? And they're all realizing right now, they're like, dude, how does he know that we're all sitting here watching him? Hey, let me just tell you guys something. You can fucking think about me. There's no E. You forgot your E, Eddie. Hey, Eddie, you forgot your E. How do you forget an E, Eddie? There's an E in triage. Triage oil, bro. You forgot the E in triage. What are you doing? You guys that are sitting around in that boardroom table, right, that are watching this, I just want you to know something, all right? I do this 3 times a day. I'm not going anywhere. There's nothing you can do to stop me. And if you fucking try, I'll just go somewhere else. So, you know, you can sit there and talk about me and watch the show and plot and do all the things that I know you're doing right now, and I don't give 2 fucking shits. Because the people that are here that care about this show, that love this show, They're getting valuable information that's literally saving their lives, and it validates me. And when I'm saving people's lives, I'm serving my purpose. That's my special purpose. So, get the fuck over it. We use cannabis. We talk about things. There's groups on Twitter that I've gone into that I listen to speak, man. You guys should be way more worried about what the fuck they're talking about on Twitter than what the fuck I'm talking about on a podcast. I'm just saying. I've heard some things. And, man, people are getting restless. The types of things that I hear people saying in these chat rooms, they could literally get reported for, and literally people would show up at their door. The fucking goddamn government would show up at their door. If someone recorded that shit and played it for an agent, you called the Secret Service or whatever and said, listen to what this person said, blah, blah, blah. Bro, they'd fucking be like, because they freak out. Because we don't have free speech here in this country. And none of those people that I've ever heard making these crazy statements on Twitter, they're not planning to do anything. They're not going to do anything. They're not going anywhere. They're not leaving the safety of their little fucking wherever the fuck they are. But goddamn, if those words were heard by the wrong people, and I'm not threatening those people, what I'm saying is, there's so much anger out there today. Y'all just need to let people talk and quit trying to control the narrative. And if people are making threatening statements or whatever the fuck, you can't be like, see something, say something anymore. You can't, because everybody's saying shit now. And it's coming from every direction. And let me tell you something else. Most of the fucking places that I go to on Twitter are on the left. Yeah, man, they're fucking lefties, bro. And they're pissed the fuck off. Dude, all I'm saying is let these people speak, because the more you try to control it, the more they're going to find these places where they can gather and speak and talk bad shit, and then somebody who's not okay in their head hears that shit and goes and acts on it. And then you're going to have fucking incidents. And look, mark my fucking words, we're running late for the next big fucking incident that's going to happen. And I guarantee you, this one's going to be from the left. It's going to be someone on the left. These motherfuckers are crazy. And, hey man, I'm one of them. I can attest to it. We're fucking crazy on the left. And when people look you in the eye and they lie to you for 4 years in a row, yeah, it gets you a little fucking aggravated. You're getting a little itchy. And you want to do something about it. I laughed and I laughed and I laughed for 4 years. I did. We laughed on this show, and I knew it was the only way I could fucking deal with it. These motherfuckers don't have all that going on for them. They weren't laughing. And the more I see Donald Trump in the news, he's inciting the left so fucking much. We're in line, man. We're just waiting for the next one to happen. And it's gonna be someone on the left. It's gonna be some psycho from the left. And they're gonna do something crazy. So, and you know what else? It's probably not gonna be a sane person. But these people, they speak, and they're listening to each other, and they're feeding into each other. And that only leads to a more powerful movement. And I support it, man. I fucking support the movement, man. I want to be out in the streets marching. I do. These motherfuckers are already out in the street. All over the place. And they're talking to each other, and they're unifying, and they're organizing, and they're getting inspired. It's only going to take one person to grab the reins, and you're going to have a full-on movement on your hands. And yeah, I have a feeling it'll be sparked by an incident. I'm not seeing it. I'm just saying it's the rhythm of humanity. And we're long overdue, man. There has to be a fucking news story coming up soon, man. It's been real quiet lately. I give it, a week, maybe less, maybe a month at the most. November, we've got an election in Virginia. what I hear building on Twitter, what's going to happen is, and let me explain it, okay? Virginia, this Republican's probably going to win, you know, or he's going to get real close to winning. It's going to be a squeaker. Either way, I think he's going to win. Then Republicans sweep the 2022 elections, right? And these leftists feel the heat. They feel Donald Trump coming. And boy, oh boy, it's not going to take much, man. It's all riding on a very thin hair. So, if you feel that tension at all, like I do, because I'm on Twitter and I'm in these spaces and I'm hearing people speak. Where are you guys seeing anything? You know, I'm also seeing it when I go on posts that people are putting up on the internet. And I'll go on Twitter and I'll see posts from all over the internet. You know, you'll see Facebook posts and you'll see TikTok and you'll see all kinds of stuff. And when someone is a blue waiver or someone is a Trump supporter, I block them. Well, I unfollow them. I don't block them anymore, but I unfollow them. So I'm not being exposed, and check this out, to the far left, or you wouldn't even call them the far left. The far left are really the leftists, right? But I'm talking about the shit libs. And shit libs are more in the center, right? So let me say, the shit libs, the blue waivers, the Trump supporters, the MAGAs, right? I don't see anything from them. So here's my issue. All of the vitriol and all of the anger and all of this crazy shit that I'm hearing and seeing right now, people inciting other people, most of that is coming from independents and people who are anti-capitalist, which I'm all for. So I don't even have my finger on the pulse of the real anger. You see what I'm saying? And I'm seeing the anger. And I'm seeing the frustration. And I'm hearing the voices of these people. You know, if you're a right winger or you're a shit lib, and by shit lib I mean you support Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. You're a shit lib if you do. Where the fuck are y'all seeing? You know, like, are any of you on Parler? Or any of you, like, in Facebook groups that are like Biden, Go Biden, Facebook groups or anything like that? What kind of shit are you guys hearing? I want to hear from y'all. Sparked by James giving parenting advice at a Ted Nugent concert. I went to my brother's house yesterday, and he started talking about vaccines, and I quickly just yelled, "Shut the fuck up!" Oh, dude, my work is catering to Megatron, Google Trump, and John Maynard. Who's Trump and John Maynard? Let me hear from y'all. Put it in my chat. it's fucking raining outside again. I love it. We need this rain so bad. All right. Okay, so none of you are seeing any tension. I saw the tension personally, as nobody likes each other anymore, at least they're face-to-face fucking mouth breathers. We didn't hand out candy, just threw a bucket outside like a dog bowl. Eat it, right? Yeah, it rained all last night here. Everything is wet. That's good. We need the rain. We're gonna have a lot more rain events as it gets warmer. So get used to the water, guys. Right now, Central California is experiencing, or no, I should say, Central California experienced a week ago what they called was it the largest storm to ever hit the west coast of the United States? It's the most powerful storm to ever hit the United States, I think it said. I can't remember what it said. You know, I told you guys you're going to see that shit. You guys are remembering what I told you years ago. I was like, we're going to see storms like we've never seen before. It's going to rain longer. They're going to be more powerful, blah, blah, all that shit. You go back and listen to everything I ever said that I heard Guy McPherson say on this show. And talking about global climate feedback loops. You know, warming temperatures and how it all feeds into each other and makes it worse and worse, and how we have no control over it at all, and we're just going to watch it happen and be helpless, and the resources are going to get used up. You know, when the fires hit, they're going to be worse, and we're not going to have the resources to put the fires out. And I said eventually they're just going to let the fires burn. Remember? I said, what's that going to do to the CO2 in our atmosphere? We're talking exponential CO2 growth now, and it doesn't matter how many trees you fucking plant. It doesn't matter how many electric cars you drive around, or how many fucking solar panels you put up. It doesn't fucking matter. The planet's on fucking fire. The CO2 levels are rising massively, and every year has been the hottest year. The last 10 years will always be the hottest 10 years on record. Until we're all dead. It's not going to start cooling down. You know, there might be a year where it's not as bad, but that's just going to be, you know, lower the overall average a little bit. You know, and every fucking Republican and anti-climate denier will be out there fucking screaming about that 1 year. Oh, you see, it's not getting warmer. Donald Trump will be holding the fucking snowball in the White House saying, see, it's snowing outside. Oh, it's not getting warmer. And some of you idiots will believe it. You know, you'll choose to listen to Donald Trump. And you'll think that everything's going to be okay. Now, y'all better start talking about Donald Trump like he's going to be president again. Because I have a feeling he is. My mother said no. But you know what, man? Ron DeSantis has single-handedly controlled the narrative of the amount of COVID infections that are coming out of the state of Florida. Literally to the point that an article is right now on Yahoo News that claims that Florida's got the lowest COVID rate in the nation. That's just factually incorrect. It's not true. It's just a fucking lie. They're number 10 in infections. And yet Yahoo News puts out a fucking article. I don't know who wrote it, and I should have investigated it more, and maybe I can fucking find it. Let me just do that. Let me Google it. Florida lowest COVID infection rate. It's got to be all over the fucking news. Yeah. Wall Street Journal. Yahoo. 5 days ago. Who wrote the article? Let's find out. Let's find out who wrote the article. If you sit back. Hey, Bad Bad Blue Jaws. Good morning. If you sit back and look, there are way more Trump supporters now because even the left hates. Oh, it's 7:10, isn't it? Let's smoke some bud. Buddy. Okay, Yahoo News. Andrew Romano, West Coast correspondent Yeah, who are you, Andrew Romano? Hi, I report on California and the American West from LA, where I live with my wife and kids. And I play in a band. Prior to joining Yahoo, I covered 3 presidential campaigns and authored numerous cover stories for Newsweek. I also wrote about television, music, and film for the Daily Beast. Andrew Romano. Okay, here's a tweet from him. Seasonality is real. So is waning. So is waning. What? Cases are already up in California. The question is whether higher vax coverage plus more masks and vaxes requirements will prevent a Florida-style death toll. A clue. Last summer, California's peak death rate was 2/5 of Florida's. It's 2/5 of Florida's. This summer, it was 1/6. Dude, this guy is like totally pro fucking vax, pro mask, pro fucking California. He's anti-Florida. This is an interesting article that he has written. So how did they compare? Hawaii's daily death rate peaked at 0.5 per 100,000. Oregon's peaked at 0.7. Florida's peaked at 2.1. Oh my God. Per 100,000, dude. Florida's doing horrible. This guy's been reporting on it. What's the date of these? October 28th. Dude, I'm so fucking confused right now. So, Florida's got what he claims is the lowest infection rate, but they've got the highest death rate? What the fuck is going on, man? Tina Holler. I cannot believe that you just fucking said that to me. You obviously don't watch my show that often. God, man. Donald Trump. Let me read some of these. If you sit back and look. It's as senile as Joe now. He's going to try to be president, get another 4 years or 5 years. 5 years. If you sit back and look, there are way more Trump supporters now because even the left hates Biden and there are no more candidates. Donald Trump and John Maynard. I work at Maynard's. Trump and Maynard used to sue each other. Just Google those dudes together and it's pronounced Maynard's. Oh, Maynard's. Really not important, though. Yeah, it's not important. Yeah, who's that? Says James. 710. Cheers. Good morning, Nate. Listen, I want to read this because this really bothers me when some of you people come in here and say shit like this. Yeah, it really fucking bothers me. So, I mean, you guys see I literally keep my ballots right behind me, man, from not voting. Because we do discuss politics on here all the time. We discuss religion on here all the time. Those are forms of indoctrination. We discuss this all the time. So Tina Holler comes in here and she says, "Good morning, Nay. Sorry, don't watch much. Don't take politics, religion seriously." I guess you mean you don't take politics and religion seriously. Well, I do because a lot of people die because of both of those things. I take them very seriously. You know, we're an imperialist country with our fucking politics. We're bombing and murdering people all around the world. Tina, I'm sorry you don't take that seriously when people are getting murdered by your country, you know? And when people are literally giving their money to religious leaders over religion and coming in my chat room and saying, yeah, I give 35% of my monthly earnings to this guy who's a fucking cult leader. I'm sorry that you don't take that shit seriously, Tina, but I do, you know? And she says, she also goes on to give me a compliment. She says, your gardens are bomb. And then you go .com. I guess that's supposed to be a cute little rhyme there. She goes, thought this was a cannabis group. It is a cannabis group. My question to you, Tina, is this. Are people who smoke cannabis not allowed to talk about social and political and religious issues? Or are you just that dumbed down that you don't know how to engage in conversation? Because literally, we talk about everything on this show. So, you know, maybe come at me with a little bit of a, you know, explanation to all those questions that I have for you. That's why I don't like going home. Take a piece of Panama City Beach. Yeah, all the old people dying and obese. Makes no sense. Nevada has given land to Elon for his loop. Didn't Thunderfoot debunk it? Yeah, it's still just a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. They're idiots. Hey, we're talking about how stupid people are on this live stream, right, bro? There you go. They're fucking idiots. It's like Elon just waves it in front of them and they're like, yeah, okay, here, without actually going and watching a video that shows you what it is. They're driving cars with a driver 30 miles an hour through tiny little tunnels. It makes no sense. It is the dumbest thing. Pronounced Manards. It's the Canadian Home Depot. Manards. Like manners, but Manards, like manners with a D. Love people who brag about not being in the loop. You want to live in your own reality? Good luck. That's why I don't like my hometown where I was born at Panama City, Florida, Bay County. Seymour. Okay. Oh, we do here at Trendy As Dabber, says Seymour. Seymour gets it. Bill, great store. I used to get 222s there. I'd hop the border to Manitoba, hit up Manards, buy a case of 222s, and go back to North Dakota. Ooh. 222s at Manards. Sometimes I feel like I need to put some fucking weight on my legs, you know, to make myself heavier. It's not enough anymore. My muscles ain't growing. Billy! Send in Billy, my health advisor. Billy! How do I make my muscles bigger, Billy? Tell me, Billy. Billy, tell me about the 15 reps every day of the 3 sets of... Billy, tell me about it. I'm going to say it again. Manards like retards. Okay, never saying that again. Manards like retards. Jugs in my face. Billy, says Jugs. Billy! Oh, Billy! Billy, my health advisor. Come in here, Billy. The right... Oh, thank you, James. Thank you. It's very nice of you to say. Gorilla Glue, guys. Oh, that's right. This camera doesn't work. Why do I have that camera on? What am I doing? What? Pfft. What am I even doing that one? Yeah, that camera's not there. That camera, it's not even there, pal. Get rid of that. Psst. Unreal. Psst. Unreal. Psst. Dude, this camera probably won't reach. Fucking Tiger Stripes, baby. Gorilla Glue, number 2. I got a seed. How about you? Let me see. Where did I put that canister? Gorilla Glue. Now I have 2 Gorilla Glue seeds. Holy shit. Wow! I found a Gorilla Glue seed live, man! I fucking love it! I can't believe that. I was like, oh my god! There's a seed in here. Yes, there is. Indeed, my dear. What can I say, man? I can't help it if I'm lucky. I only like to find Gorilla Glue. What? Looking for some Gorilla Glue. Wow. All right, let's smoke, shall we? I don't. Have I done it? Yeah, I did a dab. I did. Yeah, I feel great. Where's my kafefe? Did I finish my kafefe? It's way over there. No! Still got kafefe! Hitting a wall, your body's now used to that. So changing it slightly will shock them into either growth or strength. Arnold says so, and it works. So changing it slightly, hitting a wall. Yeah, you said the last 10 pounds are the hardest. I love the news, just take it with a grain of salt. It's called hitting a wall. I'm falling to pieces, somebody put me together. Can still smell after the music. James can still smell after the music. James said that they were testing everybody at the gate to get in. And I believe he said he wore a mask too. And he took every precaution as far as getting vaccinated and all that shit. I just, if you don't go to a concert, you don't have to worry about catching COVID at a concert. It's just common sense. And we're talking about James McGill here, people. What can I say? No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a test for all. Cheers, everybody. I'm sorry about Des Moines, Iowa, Johnny. Cheers. I hope it gets more quiet for you. Thing is, where the fuck do these seeds come from? How the fuck did these plants pollinate? There's got to be some male flowers in there. I'm assuming we're going to see male flowers on some of these buds. Will it be called the Biden? The Joe Biden, we got to think about Depends diaper with Biden's name on it. That's hilarious. Joe Biden pooped him at the Vatican. Pooped him at the Vatican. Fucking senile old fuck shit, motherfucker. Shitting himself, motherfucker. Yeah, he's a leader. He's a real leader. Poll. More than 2/3 of Republicans say climate change is not an emergency. Look, man. Look. Let's look up and see what the definition of emergency is, okay? Because I don't really know. So let's look up the definition. Emergency definition. A serious, unexpected, and often dangerous situation requiring immediate action. Huh. Climate change is not a serious, unexpected. It's not unexpected. We've seen this coming for a long time. They're right. If it's a requirement that an emergency is only unexpected, then they're right. An often dangerous situation, that's 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's definitely serious, and it's definitely dangerous, requiring immediate action. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. But let's say requiring immediate action. Let's say that there's nothing you can do about it. If, let's say, there's a car going over a cliff, and it's already flying through the air. Oh my God, it's an emergency. There's a car flying off a cliff. It requires immediate action. But there's nothing you can do. It's not like you can swing a crane over and hook it really fast. You ain't even got a freaking crane. So Does climate change require immediate action? No, not really. Because there's nothing we can do about it. That car's already gone over the cliff, folks. I don't know if you've noticed that the planet's on fire. But 2 out of 3, oh, it's 2 out of 2, what is it, 2 out of 4? Okay, well, 2 out of 4, they're kind of losing this now. Doesn't really seem like an emergency to me. Because there's no action that we can take to stop it. And, you know, that's what the Democrats are saying. Green New Deal, Green New Deal, Green New Deal. And I'm saying Green New fucking ain't going to do nothing except make you that green. That's all Green New Deal means for the Democrats, is all these industries are going to make money off of something that it's scientifically proven that we can't fix it. You want to try to fix it? You want to see? You want to call up the crane company and see if there's someone that'll answer the phone, and maybe they'll drive out really quick while the fucking car's going over the cliff? It's a big cliff. There might be time. Oh, maybe. Maybe the crane company is right there. Maybe the cliff is on the backyard of the crane company. And maybe that crane is sitting right there next to where that car is falling over the... And maybe there's a crane operator sitting inside that crane. And maybe he already had the hook over the edge of the cliff because he was doing some work back there. And you go, hey, there's a... That's the way I look at it. How about y'all? How do you guys feel about climate change? Where are we with it? Do you feel like we can stop it? Do you feel like there are steps that we can take, or that we should take, that could actually reverse it? Did the Mears Project sound promising? MearsReflection.com. MEERS Reflection.com. Did that sound like something that was promising to y'all? Bad Blue Jaws. No, we're doomed. Right. Let's do a bomb rip and fucking say, fuck it, bro. Do we have a solution to the problem? Electric cars tunneling underground, going to Mars isn't going to work. It's not even sound. I just did a rhyme. I mean, we're not going to populate Mars. We're not going to go there. That's just stupid. And anybody, you know, who's thinking that, you've been led to believe that by Elon Musk, that wants to give you hope, like a cult leader does. You know, if you give me all of your money, I promise you eternal life in heaven because I talked to Jesus for you. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Am I not allowed to mention religion on this show? Jesus fucking Christ. Really? Not allowed to talk politics, so it's all got to be cannabis. Can't have any depth. You know? It's just a cannabis show. Just so you all know. We can't discuss other things. She wants to control my narrative. She's like a Democrat. Isn't that crazy? She wants to fucking affect my right to free speech on my own goddamn podcast as a life raft to get us to the next chapter. Nuke? I don't understand nuke. Legion 2K, what do you mean nuke? What does nuke mean? Legion 2K, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is a tis for all, everybody. Bottom of the hour. Bad Blue Jaws. Cheers, everybody. Well, nuclear is a... You're right. Yes. Nuclear is one of the solutions, right? How do you dispose of the nuclear waste, Legion? You're saying just do it until the next chapter? Now that we know there's nothing in outer space, Captain Kirk went up and looked. and verified. Space, dark, death, dying, here, earth, life, life, water, water, here, earth. We learned that. Thank you, Captain Kirk. Why don't we take the nuclear waste and shoot it into outer space? I think it's a fucking... Elon Musk has all these rockets that could come back. Dude, take your fucking rockets, take that goddamn nuclear waste and shoot it out there into the dark space where there's nothing. No, space, dark, nothing, right? Get rid of that shit. You know, and do it with the plastic too. Shoot the fucking plastic into outer space. Why aren't we doing that? Dude, Google that. I mean, fucking not Google that shit. Fucking tweet that shit. All right, here we go. So, since Captain James T. Kirk verified that outer space is dead, can the billionaires... Spelled billionaires right, huh? A-I-R-E-S? It doesn't even look right. Please use their fancy penis-shaped returnable rockets to jettison all the nuclear... That's wrong. Nuclear... Ha! Jettison? I spelled jettison wrong. What is it, a Z? No. How do you say jettison? Is it a G? No. How do you spell jettison? 2 T's? Yeah, 2 T's, yeah. Bigger's better, bro. Potato chip. Yeah, bigger's better. You know, it'd be funny to get a video of me doing that before and literally have my arms getting bigger on each time I do it. Yeah, bro. Bigger's better, bro. Yeah. Yeah, Professor. Bigger's better. I think I've done that enough that we could do that. Billy! My official video editor, Billy. Make it happen. Make it so, Billy, please. Billy, where are you? Billy! Billy, where are you? My official editor, Billy! So, since Captain James T. Kirk verified that outer space is dead, can the billionaires please use their fancy penis-shaped returnable rockets to jettison all the nuclear waste and plastic up there so we can fix this climate thing? Gee? Thinking, special face of thinking. So since Captain James T. Kirk... So since Captain James T. Kirk verified that outer space is dead, can the billionaires please use their fancy penis-shaped returnable rockets to jettison all the nuclear waste and plastic up there so we can fix this climate thingy? You guys think that's a good idea? Why not? We could have rings like... Man, we could have fucking rings like Saturn, man. You know, plastic and nuclear waste surrounding the fucking planet. I think they'd be cool as shit. Nobody's liking my tweet. Why are you people not liking my tweets? It should be going ding, 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 bong, 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 ding, bong, bong, ding, bong, ding, bong, bong, ding, bong, bong, ding, bong, bong, ding, That's the sound of all of the likes, retweets, and comments that all of you, I'm sure, are running to Twitter right now. You're running. In fact, hey, let's pin that tweet. I'll pin it to my profile. I'll make it real easy for you to find. We can do that. Launch waste into deep space, not orbit, though. We already have a trash dump rings, believe it or not. Look up space junk map. Okay. But yeah, outer space. Put in outer space. Boost that shit like we're going to Mars. Hey, Elon Musk wants to go to Mars. We don't have to go that far. Just go past, the Earth's, the ability for that shit to come back. Leave it out there and bring your rockets back. Somebody liked and retweeted it already. Thank you, person. I love you, whoever you are. Thank you. Yes. Somebody liked it and retweeted it. It's my pinned comment, guys. Go run to Twitter right now if you can possibly do it. And like, retweet, and leave a comment. In the comment section, you could leave a link to this live video and say, as the comment, you could be like, yo, we're talking about this live right now. A-Dub, thank you, brother. I love you. I said I love you. Hey, man, I said I love you, bro. Was that not good enough? I love you, bro. Gotta get shower and go hooker hunting. What? Dude, I think that is the craziest thing anybody's ever said on my fucking chat room ever. Billy! Billy! What did Johnny Jackhammer just say on my chat, Billy? Explain it to me. Billy, what are hookers? Please. I don't understand. Billy, where's my joke explainer? Billy! Billy! Where are you, Billy? You like my little dramatic pause there? I put a little Shatner in. "21 cars in Joe Biden's motorcade." All right. It wasn't 80. I heard it was 80 cars. It's 21. I counted them. You can see them. It's still that's too much. You don't need that many people going around with you when you're the president of the United States. That's fucking insane. Take a couple of buses, man. He's gonna wash his hands and buy a prostitute. Oh, Billy, thank you, Billy. I was wondering. I was so confused. Billy saved the day. Again. Dude, I got another fucking scammer hitting me up. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. She has very sexy pictures. She's got 90 followers. Yeah, right? Sometimes these people out themselves. Sometimes there's like an old picture of them and it's like some dude. Yeah, right. When did you put that up? October 13th. Mm-hmm. This one went up October 10th. Oh, that's so sexy. All Trump retweeting stuff. It's like this entire thing, it's all pro-Trump. Oh, maybe not pro-Trump. It's all Trump shit. Oh, no, it's pro-Biden. Interesting. Interesting. The tweets stop at April 29th. Fucking scammer. Oh, fuck off, motherfucker. Should I act like a fucking sucker for a catfish? And do it live on the internet? Would that be fun? Or just me with 20 Venmo accounts? Joking, but really. Really, are you texting me right now, Billy? Saying, hey, you got great pictures. Did you just tell me I got great pictures? What does she mean, great pictures? What are my pictures? There's a robot dog. There's Dino's ass in your face. That's on my main page. There's my face going like this. I'm a very unattractive person. I'm really hard to look at. I gotta get rid of this fucking beard, man. God, I'm a Muppet, dude. I'm a fucking Muppet. Yeah, there's a picture of a very skinny girl that's starving herself. Why does that show up there, man? Fuck you, Twitter. I fucking hate you. Fuck off. Motherfuckers. More than 2/3 of Republicans say climate change is not an emergency. All right, so now we've already determined that it's not an emergency. We've already talked about why it's not an emergency. Is everybody clear on why climate change is not an emergency? It only satisfies two of basically the basic requirements of what an emergency seems to be. One of those things is unexpected. And that seems like a requirement. So let's say I don't know. I guess it depends on perspective when you're gonna refer to something as an emergency or not, because I guess some of that is based on personal feeling. Do you feel as if, you were surprised by this? Do you feel as if this was unexpected? There are people who don't know about climate change or think that it's fake. They're convinced, like that Chris Mars weather guy, he literally has convinced himself that it's totally fake. So at the moment when it hits him, at that point, it's somewhat an emergency, but because there's nothing you can do about it, there's nothing he can do about it, is it still an emergency? If there's a fire on the mountain and you can't put it out, is that an emergency? Or is that just something that you walk away from? Or that's something that just is an unavoidable consequence of being a human being on this planet? It depends on your perspective, doesn't it? It depends on if you're on the other side of that mountain and you're not being affected by it and you just see smoke up in the air. Or are you living on top of that motherfucker? Huh. It's an emergency for that dude, ain't it? The guy's living on that bitch. But for the dude that's watching from miles away, he's like, eh. Wow. Is climate change an emergency? It depends on a lot of things. So let's check out this video, because I'm really curious how they approach this. Now that I've done all that commentary, and I did it for a reason, because I want to listen to this and then compare what I said to what they're going to say. Okay?
and for humanity.
A new UN study by the world's top climate scientists revealed that we have now warmed the Earth by 1.2 degrees Celsius in less than 200 years.
The Earth's climate is getting so hot that in a decade, temperatures will likely blow past a level of warming that world leaders have sought to prevent.
1.5 degrees Celsius.
The target limit of 1.5 degrees Celsius.
This is the difference between the average global surface temperatures of the planet before the Industrial Revolution and today. And so we're always sort of using as a benchmark where we were before humans started on a massive scale burning fossil fuels. And then scientists are sort of comparing how much warmer has the globe gotten, 1.5 degrees or 2 degrees above pre-industrial revolution levels. There's nothing truly magic about it. It's sort of where policymakers have arrived, but it's based on sort of a scientific sense that once the globe gets, on average each year, that much warmer than it was before the Industrial Revolution, it potentially drives a lot more serious changes to our planet. One of the things I found most interesting about this latest IPCC report is that they explicitly were shifting from predictions and projections to forecasting. You know, a lot of the pushback and criticism of climate scientists and climate models have been there's so much uncertainty in these models. How do we know you're not just kind of saying sky is falling, but maybe it won't fall? And so do we really want to be changing our economy so dramatically when it's so uncertain? So the fact is that now they're finding that projections they were making for right now are really pretty close to what we're seeing right now. And so they're getting a lot more confident. Those bands of uncertainty are shrinking. And so when they say now, hey, you can expect a lot more wildfires in the West in the next 10 years, and they're saying that's more of a forecast than a projection, that means we can expect with a lot of confidence that we're going to be seeing more wildfires in the West. What the IPCC report said is, even if we meet these goals, a lot of change is in store for us in the future. If we don't meet some of these targets, scientists are concerned we end up in a so-called runaway effect, where the planet then just starts heating up more and more and more of its own accord through its own natural systems because we've sort of set it off on this trajectory and we can't walk it back.
So they didn't address the Republican. It doesn't address what the Republicans poll said at all. But the article, I was really disappointed. I thought it was going to cover the article. I don't know why I can't make that stop. Okay. More than 2/3 of Republicans say climate change is not an emergency. As President, this is Andrew Romano again. Wait. It's the same fucking author, guys. Both articles. This is interesting, huh? Alright. He writes a lot, this guy, huh? He must do a lot of fucking reporting, so... Alright. Let's read, shall we? Let's get rid of this bullshit. Okay. As President Biden pushes Congress to pass his climate agenda just days before world powers gather in Scotland to hash out a new international accord, more than 2/3 of Republicans, 67%, continue to insist that climate change is not an emergency, according to new Yahoo News government poll. Okay. YouGov poll. Coming on the heels of a summer that featured record-setting heat waves, wildfires, and floods, all exacerbated by climate change. Ooh, I said exacerbated. Ooh. The result is a stark example of how U.S. politics imperils. Ooh, imperils. Could I be learning words that I've never used before? Global progress on the issue. Imperils global progress on the issue. U.S. politics imperils global progress on the issue. U.S. politics? The survey of 1,704 U.S. adults, which was conducted from the 19th to the 21st, found that nearly all Democrats and a plurality... Ooh. He uses big words, doesn't he? A plurality of independents, 45%, view climate change as an existential threat that must be addressed now with major legislation. I have a feeling that this guy's wordiness is he's trying to compensate for something else. You know what I think it is? I think it's his lack of doing actual journalism. That's what I think. When I hear someone using words like this, that's the very first thing I think. I'm like, what are you trying to fucking overcompensate for, bro? I'm making a coffee. I'm making a splish. I'm gonna check my cat's food too. Yeah, he's still eating. Let me see if I can coerce him with some more dry food. Yeah. There you go, buddy. Look at that. Some of that now going on too. While I'm in here, I think I can hook his little din din bowl up. All right, so. Okay, the survey, pluralities, independence, climate change as an existential threat that must be addressed now with major legislation. Yet, less than 1/4 of Republicans, 24%, agree. Why does this keep popping up, these cunts? 24%, you know, because there's some re-engineer over there at Yahoo News who thinks it's a good idea that when I close a window, it should keep reopening, you know, because AI, it's smarter than me. It knows that I want the video to pop up again when I start scrolling down. There's still green a day after Halloween. Yeah, it is weird. It's because it's warmer, right? Yeah, my pole beans died from the cold, even in the greenhouse. Almost all of them. I didn't check the tomatoes, though. The tomatoes look like they're still alive, actually. Okay. Yet, less than 1/4 of Republicans, 24%, agree. Instead, more than 6 in 10 believe falsely that global warming is either not a real threat or a threat that the government has already done enough to address. Well, neither of those are correct. It's apples to oranges, and let me explain why. Is it a real threat? Well, it depends on what the definition of a threat is. Something that could kill you, something that puts you in danger. When you have to run from a forest fire, is that a threat? Yeah, it's a fucking threat. The government has already done enough to address. Bro, the government has helped expedite this. Our extinction. But there's nothing they can do to stop it. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. Oh, okay. Of keeping global temperature rise from exceeding 1.5 degrees Celsius over pre-industrial. Let's talk about Celsius, by the way. I got a little message from Celsius this morning, everybody. And you know, that fucking stupid box popped up again. I'm closing that fucking window out. They can fuck off. I got a message from Celsius this morning. I earned like another 200 or so bucks of interest on my Celsius account over the last, I don't know, week. I guess they update you every week or so. So I guess I make like $200 a week on interest just for storing my money in Celsius. And that's not even all of my crypto. It's half of it, somewhere around the halfway mark. The reason why is because the other half they don't honor over there, you know, for the most part. You know, that's not true. It's like 1/4 of it is another Bitcoin. It gets more interest where it's sitting right now. Oh, you guys hear what happened with Binance? So check this shit out. Great White Vapor's in here, right? And we're talking. Do you remember when he brought up Binance? And I said, I don't know about your Binance. I know it's different because I got a Binance. It's called Binance US. And let me tell you how bad they suck. And then I gave you guys my Binance nightmare fucking story. Well, guess what, man? The day after we have the conversation on my podcast, fucking watch this. Watch this. I'm just going to type Binance into Google. World's largest crypto exchange, Binance, suspends crypto withdrawal 1 hour ago. Binance temporarily disables all crypto withdrawals, cites backlog 3 hours ago. Cites backlog. Not Binance US, guys. Fucking Binance, the one that Great White Vapor was talking about. Yeah, man, they fucking suspended crypto withdrawal, man. And that is fucking scary. Sites backlog. They need to hire more people. Oh, here we go. 1 hour ago. Binance crypto withdrawals return to normal following system backlog. The company announced a halt in withdrawal activity via their official Twitter account on Monday morning, which lasted for just over 2 hours. So this just happened 3 hours ago. We're literally getting this news as it's happening, folks. You're hearing it here first. I like bringing that to you. So I got a problem with my bandwidth. I've been using too much. And I think it might be something to do with me leaving my crypto software on all night. I don't know how much bandwidth it's using, but I'm assuming that since I'm bringing up more data, it's using more bandwidth. You know, I don't know how much each graph uses in bandwidth. But you guys, right now, Bitcoin is up. This is crazy. Here you go. Check this out. Wow. Look at that. 21,580. I mean, 60. Did I say 21? 61,580. Can you fucking believe that? Look at that massive dip that happened. Big sell-offs, big buy-ins, guys. Mining setup. Oh, Billy, teaching me about the mining. Billy, my mining advisor. Billy, where's my mining advisor, Billy? Billy, where's my mining advisor, Billy? I call this the bicycle maneuver. Trying to work off these goddamn love handles is what I'm doing. I'll get it eventually. I might get rid of them love handles, man. Billy. Okay, so Billy showed me a video on Twitter, and you can all reach me on Twitter at Nays Garden. That's the place to reach me. And you can message me there if you have to message me. Billy had to message me this. That is why he sent this to me. I was looking at that, and I was realizing how much space an operation like that takes up, what's involved, and can bring in around $10 of Bitcoin per day, apparently. And that's after electricity bills, right, Billy? That's after electricity bills? So it's a matter of bandwidth. I wonder how much bandwidth those things use. You know, because not everybody has unlimited data. So you would need broadband unlimited to do that, right? I'm assuming. Like running gaming servers. Because I used to run gaming servers. I like the way, after electricity and heat, I like the way he made that into a clean room, man, because the dust, you're going to get dust all over that equipment. They're not covered. And those are all have fans and electronics in them and lights and shit, man. And that dust just fucks shit up. You know, and it's just, there's a lot to consider. I liked looking at the room, bro. It was real. I love all the lights. I love the sequenced lights on those fucking, on those boards, bro. Those are so fucking cool. My question was, are they using video cards to process? You use a video card to process the transactions? Is that's what it is? They use the processor on a video card? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand that part of it. But I guess they're using video cards, right? Electricity and heat. You recharge your phone, then tether, iPass, etc. Yes, it looked rather dirty and tough to clean. Oh, bro. Dude, it'd be a nightmare. When I have to clean my computer, you know, I have to take everything, all the wires out. I have to take it downstairs. I blow it out with a 200 PSI fucking compressor. Psh, you know? The kind you fill the car up with air in your tires with and shit. I blow it off with one of those things. It's got the nozzle on it. Psh, compressed air. All the dust comes out of there, dude. And I'm telling you, in my living room alone, I mean, now, granted, I got a dog. I got a cat. I got a Mark. You know, they're all messy. Mark especially. He's like Pigpen. And that shit finds its way into the fucking computer, obviously. You know, little pieces of rotten crab meat. Rotting away. I wonder when Binance US is going to return my fucking message, man. And unlock my goddamn account so I can fucking swap that shit into Celsius. Oh, man. I do not want to lose my position on Cardano. I just don't want to lose it, man. You motherfuckers. I fucking hate you. You're costing me interest money right now. Lots of money in interest you're costing me. You know? Probably already cost me over $100 in interest. That it hasn't been sitting over there all this time. When I originally first tried to do this. So, what the fuck? You know, why don't you fucking offer me the interest on that shit? But since you don't, I'll move it to Celsius. Well, unlock my account. The fuck? Binance US? The porn folder? Yeah, he will too. You're right, Billy. He will. You should see his fucking smartphone. You should see the apps on the top of his smartphone. I'm like, what are you doing, man? He's like, I don't know. He's like, this one had an ad on it. I was like, no, don't click on ads, man. Oh my god, no. But it told me I had to. No, Mark, no. You're like, Mark, no, don't touch that. Dude, I've had to do that so many times. Oh man, he'll click on everything, dude. There is a Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode. It's maybe one of the best ones ever written. It's the one about the fucking pop-up ads. And basically, Master Shake is just like Mark. They should just call him Marcus Shake. Because Mark will click on every pop-up. He thinks that that's, you know, it's like we're fucking playing whack-a-mole. Oh, this is fun, man. Look how more are popping up. Oh, man, they like me, man. No, look at this pop-up right here, man. Oh, man, there's 5 more over here. Oh, look at that. Look at this one right here. Shake. Master Shake is Mark, right? I did it. I will do it again. And it will be done as I have considered it to be done, and it will be done well, and it will be done by my hand as I specify. And you will watch and appreciate my work. Meet Wad. Oh, man, I'm not going to appreciate anything, man. Shut up. Man, oh, look, man, I'm a meat baby, man. I'm a meat baby. No, pop the balloon. Do what now? Meat Wad. Pop the balloon with the glass. Pop Ballooninstein. All right. Do what now? He can't think anything. He doesn't have a brain. His brain's sitting right over there. It shall be done thusly, as I have pontificated on this very day. You guys know I like to talk about the fact that I did record him in my recording studio. I got to meet the voice of Master Shake, man. Got to shake the hand of Master Shake. It was done, and I will do it some more. You guys saw that video. I played it for you. Chuckles comes on here every once in a while, and we'll watch it with Chuckles. Because Chuckles is in the video. Rob Mulligan's in the video. We had a good time, man. Tendency to deflate stupid ideas. Yeah. The Fry, Master Shake and, what's the character's name? Fry? Is it just Fry? It's something. No, he's got like a name, right? God, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that cartoon in so long. There's episodes that I have not seen yet. Dude, there's episodes like the little killer dolls. Kill, kill, kill. Die, die, die. Oh my god. Fucking love that one. The Brood Witch. Psst. Man, there's the one with Rush. The one with Danzig. The one with Zach Wilde. Those are amazing episodes. And they're literally the actual people are in their voices. It is Danzig. It is Zach Wilde. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, Dana Snyder. Dana Snyder. That's Master Shake. He is the voice of Master. Oh, Frylock. Right, Frylock. Thank you. Frylock. Huh. I couldn't remember his name. Awesome. I love it. Hey! Bitcoin's at 61.4 and it looks like it's going up, up, up right now because there's a downward motion of both volume and value. You guys can all see it. Look. Volume going down. Value going down. 3 yellow markers in a row. Everybody here should know that Bitcoin's going to go up right now. You guys should know that marker on the 1 minute chart. Right? So we're going up, right? So let's make a prediction. We're at 61.4 right now. We're going up 61.6. We're going up to 61.6 and we're going to test that. Yeah, we're going to bounce 61.6, but this time we're going to go through. Yeah, because we've got all of this support right here. Boom, boom, boom. Here, watch. Watch, watch, watch. Watch it happen, guys. 61.6, watch. It's tried twice. Watch. As it goes red and I and I sip my coffee. Green. Volume. Volume's gonna go green. Come on. Come on. Volume's gonna go green. I'm staring at it with my eye stare and making it go green at the volume. You're going green. I know it's going to go green. There was a huge sell-off just now, but it's not going to stop this. This is unstoppable. What's going to happen right here? Green volume. Green volume. Red. Red. I am not pulling out of my position. Hey, Karen. I'm not pulling out of my position. It's going up. Watch. Watch. See that green volume over there on Ethereum? It's going to happen on Bitcoin right now. Watch. Boom! All right. All right. Everybody just calm down. Watch. Now it's going to go yellow. Up, 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 up. Now it'll go back green. It'll go back green. It's going to go green. Or the next marker will be green because it's almost, minute's almost up. It's going up. It's going, look, Ethereum just went yellow. They're doing the exact same thing, man. Bitcoin's going up here. They're doing the exact same thing. Green volume. Hold, hold, hold. Look at that low bottom on the red bar up top, guys. See the low bottom? There it goes. Green. Took up the abortion ban. Billy, did they say when they're going to decide on it? The Texas one? God, that shit is so fucking unconstitutional. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? It's going to pump all the way up to 600. See that bottom clearing off? Here, look. When I say bottom, this is where I'm looking right here. It's almost flat along the bottom of these. I hope you guys can see what I'm looking at. Here. I need a better pointer for that. But I'm looking right here. Right where the crosshairs are. See how those bottoms are very matched up? Instead of it going all the way up, and the bottoms are just all, they're all flat. That's about to reverse. It's going to do exactly what I said it's going to do. And it's going to go up to 600. It's going to go to 61.6. It's at 420 right now. It's going to go to 61.6. It's going to go higher. It's going to go to 61.710. At least. That's a this is called a non-sustainable pattern right here. What's going on always results in a spike upwards. This one's a little lagged behind. What time is it? 9. Okay, it's the middle of the day on a Monday. We're going up. I totally saw this coming. Here it comes. Just wait for that volume spike. The green marker below. You feel it building? Hey man, Bitcoin punches up, son. Look at the volume building on that. Look at that volume, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Anybody want to hear my Carl the Moon impersonation? Somebody do my Carl the Moon impersonation in the chat. Still too early to say the session is still live, but headlines are saying CT takes up Texas abortion. Oh, CT? Court. Someone needs to stop those frickin' psychos, man. What's going on in Texas is an abomination. You know, we should be ashamed of ourselves for allowing it. Better late than never, Dave C. Here comes that fucking green volume, guys. Here's the kick. 61, 493, 61. It got all the way up to 460, 491. That's a hell of a spike right there, and it should keep going. Like I said, 61, 710. It's going to build volume. It's the middle of the day. There's a lot of people trading right now, man. There's a lot of people that are playing with these numbers right here. Here we go. Here we go. Nobody's going to do my Carl the Moon impersonation in the chat. Okay. Wow, look at that upwards movement on that purple marker. Did you see that? That is just a battle going on, man. It's crazy. That was a battle. That it was purple and going up. Look at that. It's still doing it. The top of it's going up. It means, you know, it means purple means down. It means it's going to come down. But it could just be a pump, guys. This could just be a pump on the way up. Like I said, 61, 710. I told you to do the impersonation in the chat, Karen. What's my Carl the Moon impersonation? What do I say? Nobody's done it yet. I'm so sad. Nobody wants to play ball. There, it was a pump. You guys look, it was a pump. It's green again. Yeah, you don't know. I say it all the time. It's going up, guys. Look at Ethereum. What do I say right now? Look at you all leaving, man. Jesus Christ. Freaking audience, man. I'm fucking sitting here hungry. Every time I'm doing these shows, man, all I want to do, I got other shit I want to do. I sit here, I do these shows. Nobody even wants to fucking hang out with me. 61.5. It's going to go right through that. There it goes. It's above 5. By 50 cents, it went up above 500. It should go right through it. Boom, right through it. There it goes. Like I said, 61,710, guys. This is our target. It's got to go through 500 again. Little bit of a pump going on, but these are pumps, guys. People are bound to be selling while people are buying, man. Downturn here. I really feel that that movement was enough to establish a big climb upwards right now, so hang in there. We'll see if this is just a pump upwards. They like to call that a reconsolidation. I do too. It's okay. It is doing it. Look at the green bar is building up below of volume buying. Nice climb, nice climb, nice climb. There it goes, there it goes. Boom. Look at that strength. behind that climb right there. Look at the volume coming in. Look at Ethereum. Up, 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 right through 500. Here we go. 510. 517. We're going to 710, guys. Little pump here. Little reconsolidation. Back up to 510 is the new high right now on the way up. We're $1,000 away from the daily high. That means something too. We're exactly $1,000 away from the daily high. And it is pinging that, but it's going to go through 61,505. It's going to go through. There's a sell-off right now. Wait till the buys kick in. Here we go. Watch. 61,503. 503. Holding 503. It's above that 500. 505. 506. 509. 508. 504. 501. 500. A lot of people like to buy it. 61,500, man. Give it a second. Give it a second. 477. 478. Washington Post is a paid site. What are you talking about, Washington Post? I want to see Bitcoin go above 62.5 today. That would be great. Get back up to 63. But that was a hell of a dropout, man. There was this massive drop 12 hours ago. We were watching that last night, weren't we? We saw that big drop, 59.5. It went down to 59,500. Didn't we see that happen live last night? You tried to charge me $5 a scroll. Oh! All of the news sites are doing that now, Billy. They all suck. It's all horrible, bro. It's like you can't get news anymore. They want you to subscribe. They want you to do this. To put us on your white list. You're like, fuck you. I don't even care that much about the news. I just won't even read it. You know? Fuck off. This was a big drop right here. This was a big drop. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it can recuperate right now. It's way under 61.5. Fuck, that story isn't that important. Fuck that story. Do you know how many times I've done that, bro? Fucking 50 goddamn times in the last year. I've said that story's not important enough for me to fucking do whatever the fuck you're trying to get me to do. I used to remember when an article popped up, you wanted people to read it. You wanted the most amount of people to read it. And you weren't trying to make money off of everybody coming through the door. Now it's all about how much money you can bring in. So fuck your story. Fuck your narrative. I'll go read it somewhere else. You know? Dude, it's dropped massively. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming at all, dude. There was a massive sell-off. You see that big red spike, guys? So that just fucked with everything. That was a big sell-off at 61.5, I guess. Oh. 61... Yeah, around 61.5, man. It's a giant sell-off. Dude, is sushi number 1 on the list right now? With polka dot number 2? Fuck yeah, bro. Look at sushi and polka dot 1 and 2. Go, go. OMG. I'm doing good on OMG. Compound. Shiba Inu. Synthetics is doing good. It's, oh my god. Dude, Synthetics is up to $10.34, man. It's up $1. Holy shit. Saitama is hanging in there. Doge is down. Where the fuck is goddamn Matic at? $1.88. Matic's at $1.88. Solana is doing good. Solana 202. Dude, what's going on with the fucking Bitcoin down here, man? I did not see this coming at all. This is not what I predicted. Dude, I bet there's a Head and Shoulders in here. It's so close. You know, you got... If this had been a little bit higher... What about a reverse Head and Shoulders? I wish. Hey, man! We might be setting up a reverse Head and Shoulders, guys. This might be okay if it spikes back upwards to form the head. This would be the shoulder. This right here would be the first shoulder. This would be the head. And then we need another one of these dips. And then, boom, we skyrocket upwards. Look at all that green volume, man, to bring it back up. If it goes back up to 61.4, 61,500, we'll be okay. With all that volume, it might. That is a lot of volume right there, my friend. That's all I'm saying. That could be pumping up to get us to that 61,710 I said we were going to. We get a Head and Shoulders, and it'll do it. So it's going to take, to form it, it's going to take, I'll tell you exactly how long it's going to take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's going to take about 21 minutes. Or 25 minutes, actually, because it's going to want to, after that Head and Shoulders, it's going to level off. And then, boom, it's going to shoot up. That's only if this forms a V right here. Or a V, basically. So let's see if this spikes upwards. If it does not spike upward, it looks like that's the only little pump we were going to get, and it wasn't going to go all the way up to 710 like I thought. I really thought it was going to retest 600 easy and go right through it with all that buildup of all that yellow. It meant there was a lot of trading going on. You know, there's a lot of activity when you see that yellow and purple. Here we go. Wow. Oh my god. Dude, did you guys see that marker? Look at the candle. It just went yellow. It's like exploding. Let's see what the volume does. Copy and paste the titles into Google. Read it for free elsewhere. Ah ha ha. That's smart. That's smart, Dave. Look at what Ethereum just did. Massive bounce on that candle wick. Kind of hard to see on the screen here. Oh, you can see it a little better now. Right there. See that big wick right there? Okay. There's the Ethereum spike. Let's see if Bitcoin follows, which it should. And like I said, we've got to reform this to the line here. We're going to get up to 61.5 or a little below and drop again. Form the shoulder. If that does that, then it's going to go up to exactly where I said it's going to go. But if it doesn't do that, it's going to drop. I'm afraid. So it doesn't look like it's going to do it. It doesn't look like the head was going to form. And now, oops, it could be a double head, which could work. But it's, hey, the head's got to spike below the shoulders anyway. So this is still down at it's at the, basically the top of the head, upside down. It's acceptable. But it's got to go back up now. If it's going to do what I said it's going to do. Ethereum is calling the shots. You guys, this is a prediction. What's going on here is a prediction of what's going to happen here right now. That seems to be the rhythm of the information that we're getting. It doesn't necessarily mean it's happening in that order, but that's how we're seeing it. And it looks, yeah, Ethereum's dropping, and as soon as Ethereum drops, Bitcoin drops. Then now the volume's flipped over on Ethereum, and the volume has flipped on Bitcoin. So if we get a volume spike like we did over on Ethereum, ooh, the whole chart moved down for that. The bottom, see that bottom drop? That's a hell of a head we're forming, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna go back up now. It is way down beneath that shoulder. Ethereum's trying to go green on the buy-in. It better happen quick. Where are we at? Ooh, dude, 61,250. It is way low now. I don't even want to look back and see what it's trying to test at. Oh! 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 Oh my goodness. That we are in a 24-hour bull run. It's a 12-hour, I should say a 12-hour bull run. I'm sorry, bear run. And it hasn't been 12 hours. It's been 8 hours. Bear running for 8 hours. So how am I determining that? If you look right from here to here, this is about 8 hours. So it's going down, but it shouldn't go any lower than this area right here, you know, if it does. Unfortunately on this, I wish you could, but on this chart you can't see what that is. It doesn't tell you. It does say 59.5, so I'm assuming that's 59.5. Right there. I'm assuming that's 59.5. So that's, in my opinion, that's the lowest it can go. Hey Jason, XRP is not doing that great right now. It's only at $1.08. $1.08 with a 0.1% change in the 24-hour. Yeah, how much XRP do you hold, Jason? That's Ripple. That's the one I'm having problems with Celsius. Dude, this is a hell of a head. Let's look at it. Okay, man, that is I mean, this was basically a head and shoulders right here. And I didn't see it, man. That's a head and shoulders. That's headed down right there, you know? This is the head. This is the head right here. Shoulder, shoulder, drop. Get an XRP before the settlement. SEC. Yeah, how much XRP you got, bro? Hey, Jason, how much XRP do you got? It's XRP is $1.08 a coin. How many do you have? You got $100,000 worth of XRP. It's more than that, actually. Before the settlement. Dude, are you a fucking idiot? I told you I've got XRP. And you're not fucking listening to me? It's like I'm talking to a fucking brick wall. Get in XRP. You just got in? Dude, you're the one that brought it up. I told you I was in XRP. I said I was having a problem. I was like, that's the one I'm having a problem with in Celsius. I was responding to you. There's no one else in here talking about XRP. What happens if they lose, bro? You ever think about that? What if the SEC wins? I mean, they are the fucking government. Is that not on your radar? Has 8 officers still on payroll? There's supposed to be 30 per 10,000 populace. Right? I hope there's not a public emergency. Emergency. There's our word of the day, everyone. Emergency. But if you do your research, if we lose, we still win. Oh, really? Well, good. Good. I'm holding XRP. I mean, I don't have 100,000 XRP. But I got some XRP, man. So if it does good, I'll do good. Everything I'm holding, if anything is doing good, I do good. Yeah, because I'm holding so many different coins. So it seems to keep my portfolio now at about 25% profit loss, which is a comfortable place where I could pull my money out on any given day and be a happy man. Walk out with 25% profit. You know? They sell buds. DAG? I've never heard of that. H-bar, yeah, I've heard of H-bar. I've got some H-bar. I've got stellar lumens. I've got everything listed over here. You know, I don't know if you can see that on the page there. But You basically see almost everything that I'm into over there. I usually put about $1,000 into a crypto when I've got the money, and if not, then I put like $100 into one, you know, or 250. Sneeze on the truth, my mom used to say. Yeah, hodlers, bro. I'm a hodler. I'm just sitting here wondering what the fuck Bitcoin just did. It just did this massive dump. When I was looking at the pattern, which was saying it was gonna go up, and it formed a fucking regular head and shoulders right in front of me, and I looked at it and didn't see it. And then, of course, it dumped after the fucking head and shoulders. But now I know what to look for in a fucking head and shoulders, right? Look. Look. Look, guys. This right here is totally a fucking head and shoulders and led to that giant fucking dip right there. Okay, look at this. Let me show it to you so you can see it. Okay. Now, this is the head right here. This is the head. Okay? And over here is the left shoulder. Over here is the right shoulder. If you take this line, you go like this, you know, both of these shoulders should basically match up. And I thought that the peaks needed to match. But they don't. Because look, you've got a shoulder and a shoulder. And even though the top of this one is going through the middle of the first one, we still had that massive drop. So remember this pattern, guys. This head and shoulders was an indicator that it was going to go down, and I didn't see that because this shoulder didn't peak up any higher, and it didn't need to. Actually, it did not need to peak up higher, is what I'm saying. It was already on its way down, and that was part of the reason why I didn't see it form, because it hadn't formed yet. It was like as soon as it hit that, the whole thing just dropped out. Crazy, man. But now you know what to look for. A head and shoulders does not have to be as well defined, you know, as I originally thought. So big drop in the crypto right there. Charts will be more helpful. Yeah, alright. I think you should probably watch Carl the Moon maybe on YouTube, and that might change your attitude a little bit. Check out Raish's crypto, RAISHIZ on YouTube. You know, and we've got plenty of chart readers that have come in before, and they basically predict exactly what's going to happen, and it happens, and we're amazed. So yeah, I'm learning to look at charts, and they are helpful now. And if you disregard that information, you're disregarding a whole aspect of information that's at your fingertips, you know. But anyway, you guys consider that. I love y'all. I hope you guys had a good 3-hour show watching today. I certainly did, but I've got to go eat breakfast, man. You guys have fun today, and I will see you this afternoon for the 1 o'clock show. It'll be 4:20 on the East Coast of the United States. Blockchain Backer is a chart guy. Kevin Cage and Blockchain Backer. Okay, I'll check them out. Kevin Cage and Blockchain Backer. All right. It's the more information, the better. That's what I say. You know, get as many different sources of information. Keep your eye on what's going on in tech. You know, watch the news. Understand what's going on with trade embargoes and shit. When China is enforcing, you know, some sort of a ban, or India's opening something up. You know, don't disregard anything. You know, the charting is definitely working. This failed me right now, man. I just totally had a failure on this chart. Totally didn't do what I thought I was going to do. All right, but I am out of here. You guys take care. Love y'all. I'll see you this afternoon. Make sure you subscribe to my channels and come on over to Twitter. Don't be scared. Download the app. Download the app and follow @NaysGarden over there on Twitter. I can really use the support. All right. Take care, guys. Bye now. Bye.